Oh,
very good.
This is the first thing I've won for ages.
It's a double work.
Would you like anything before you go?
Oh, no, thanks, Miss Clegg. Come on, Bri. Thanks for the tea.
Well, thanks.
It's been very nice.
It's been lovely.
Congratulations. Now, you look after her. Remember, godfathers can be very touchy.
Especially coppers.
And you, monkey face.
No words of advice, Uncle Wal.
No, just give everything time, that's all. I'm sorry Enid couldn't be here. She'd be as proud as I am.
Oh, Wally, they're getting engaged, not cremated.
When in doubt, take a deep breath and remember the miracle bits. Good luck. You're both lucky.
Mind if I use your loo before I go, Miss Clegg?
Oh, no, you're just down the block. Can't you wait?
For nothing.
You know where it is?
Don't blame him.
Men. Hang on a sec, Bri.
Marriage. You reckon they know what they're doing?
Well, I'm hardly an authority on that, am I? Nor am I pregnant.
That one there. She's got it coming to her. Give it me.
Linda.
There, Dan Pellet.
Is she hurt?
No, she's all right.
Come. You sure Linda's all right?
Yeah, just shock. Nothing hit her. They done the bathroom window.
Who? Come on, let's phone the police.
Well, what's the use?
What do you mean?
The old bill's useless. Besides, I don't want no bother.
Look, son, she's your fiancée. She's your responsibility and she's gonna have
Have
your...
my baby, I know. I ain't running, Mr. Clegg. It's just I'd really hurt him if I knew who they was. I've got time. I'll find out.
So will I, son. Starting now.
I'm not on handouts yet, Margaret, for hot dinners or for work.
Oh, David, put your pride away. You've got 2 hours before your sleeper back. Now, the wine. And don't look so grumpy.
Just suspicious.
Oh, good.
Denny, what's happening?
Living on my own since Dad died, I haven't been able to keep all the rooms aired, but these are okay if you don't mind sleeping down here.
I'm not talking about that. Ask a direct question around here is like spitting in the wind.
Will you give me a hand?
Enid expects me home.
Well, I want you to stay. Because I'm scared. Besides, she'll know you've had a bit to drink with Linda getting engaged.
But why are you scared? I mean, what of? Who? Denny.
Oh, things have changed since you tramped the beat round here, Wally. You can't use the phone. All the booths are smashed up. Down the end of Ridley Road is pitch black. All the lamps have gone. The kids come through this way to the ground on Saturdays. Bins get tipped over. And I'm not the only one to have my windows. It all started in the new estate. Steel rulers down the lifts. And it's been working its way down here like a bloody plague. And now it's here. Oh, I know the new estate's awful and there's no green, but... Well, why me? Or why anybody?
Nobody's been to the police.
Oh, because nothing happens.
Denny, you're a teacher. You know who does all this.
Just kids.
How old?
Well, they can't be more than 14. And there's plenty of them. They're never at school.
Do you know their names?
No. Oh, Wally, I know you want to get back, and I know you're in trouble. But please stay. Just one night. I'd like to sleep once without listening.
Yeah, of course I'll stay. You tired?
No?
You get me a beer, and you tell me everything.
It's all right. This red wine goes perfectly well with the charcuterie. tell me what you think.
You remind me of a picture my child once drew at school at the Last Supper. All the apostles sitting there with their knives and forks sticking up in the air.
Don't hedge. Just compliment me on the wine.
Paid a main. Last year. I'm cheating, I saw the label.
Ah.
Anyway, with Henry a director of Fulford's, we drunk enough of this nonsense to know it backwards.
Well, it isn't.
Isn't what?
It isn't what it says on the bottle. What's inside isn't from the Pays de Main. You see, last week here, we drank this same wine.
We?
Father was supposed to entertain a Jean-Jacques Calloc, one of the owners of the Pays de Main, for the Fulfords board. Father got stuck in Hanover, rang me, asked me to bring Monsieur Calloc here to dinner. Good English cooking?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought the best compliment I could pay him would be to offer him some of his own Pays de Main. After all, Fulfords buy it. He took one sip and said, "This isn't my wine." He was quite charming, but adamant. He said that he thought it was, well, I think he said that it was probably a Moroccan base. Anyway, it wasn't the Pays de Main blend.
And boyfriend wants to sue?
No. All Gallic shrug. He said that even though it was under appellation contrôlée, as far as he was concerned, his vineyard had made the wine in all honour, but once it's sold to the shippers and he's been paid, well, his hands are clean.
Well, why are you telling me? Go to the police.
There are two reasons, David. One, every member of the public is entitled to be protected.
I am not a crusader.
And two, if this wine is false, someone is stealing a pound a bottle, and if discovered, someone could go to jail. That someone could be my father.
Not a chance.
David, it's fraud.
Margaret, eat for God's sake. Now, what little I know about appellation contrôlée is it's related to soil, type of grape, and quantity. But even the French government don't guarantee what it says on the label is what's inside. They can't.
David, father
And
is
the
one of
cut in hell's chance of being found out. Now, if Henry's really involved, tell him. He can resign from the board of Fulford's.
No, David, that won't work. Yes, there's a certain type of client you can give that sort of advice to, one who appreciates the process of taking risks. But you can't say a thing like that to me or to my father.
Can't say anything to your father. Listen, Margaret, do you know what you're asking, what the risk really is? I might find out something which, well, it might put Henry into trouble. And again, how would he react to you employing a man who's been struck off? 100 to 1 he'd go berserk, and quite right. Why? A, I'm the cause of his reflected disgrace, and B, unlike you, he's probably got Section 36 of the Solicitors Act 1957 deeply engraved on his spleen. If you employ me to investigate anything, you too could be struck off.
David, I only wanted to know what you would do if you were in my father's position. Because I know you wouldn't act on the advice you've just given me.
I'd try to prove the fraud.
How?
Ah, you're legitimate. You tell me.
Look, under appellation contrôlée, the Pays de Main are allowed to export only 6,400 cases every year.
Mm-hmm.
But that 6,400 is appearing at least sixfold in all the top buying nations of the world. Why don't we investigate it at its source, the shippers? They do the blending.
No.
Why not?
Instead of trying to prove what isn't in the bottle, why not prove fraud by what is?
What do you mean?
If we can prove that a man sells a bottle of, say, Moroccan wine, pretending that it's a good French one...
That's fraud.
Exactly.
What is?
Nothing. Join us.
Henry,
David?
this is Margaret's idea of a soup kitchen.
Have you eaten?
No.
Get you something.
Well, at least your taste in wine hasn't...
Suffered?
What are those?
Proof.
Where'd you get them?
In the bathroom. Took me 2 hours this morning. You've got to make up your mind, Danny. You're my sister. You can't expect me to walk away. I'm not like that. You reckon something's going to happen to you sooner or later? You want me to do nothing? You said stay the night. I'm afraid. And when I do start to jump around a bit, you lose your tongue like them all round here. You run off.
To work.
Well, I worked for David Main long enough to learn one thing. When in doubt, make it happen.
But I've got to live here when you've gone.
You want to go on like this?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Nothing. I'll do it myself. How do you think I'd feel if anything happened to you, or Linda, or Brian? Besides, nothing else to do, have I?
Enid, where's Walter? Would you know when he'll be back? Yes, I got something I want him to do. Well, what's his sister's address? 37 Latimer? Mm-hmm. East... Fine. Well, if he does ring you... Yes, good. And if you want to give him a fright, tell him to get his plume de ma tante ready. Yeah, thanks. I get the impression I'm being followed.
Comes of associating with men of criminal record.
Do you want a conducted tour of the ghetto?
Contrary to every iota of my training, I'm beginning to believe in accident. Father's on a fast, preparing for the Fulford Wine AGM. I've got the day off. Plus the fact that I don't like leaving meals unfinished.
Do you want a drink?
Please. And plenty of water. Well?
Margaret, you're in this to save your father's skin. But the name of the game for me is survival. I need money.
Well, I'm not allowed to pay you.
You've no client, no ledger account, and you've no prospect of being paid for what I'm doing for you.
You've started.
So the risk is down to me. Now, as far as the Law Society is concerned, this is for old time's sake. But I warn you, before this is over, I'll get someone's autograph at the bottom of a very large cheque.
Fine.
All right. Walter can do the legwork for us, if I can find him. But we may need to use that friend of yours.
Monsieur Callock?
No. What we really want is someone you might know of inside Fulford's who possibly isn't bent.
David Bent.
Language always appears to deteriorate in direct proportion to lack of status. Any ideas?
I wouldn't trust old Sir Martin Fulford, and he's a knee squeezer into the bargain. There's a new nominee to the board, farms around the area, terribly rich and quite quick.
Who?
Could be on the board by now after the AGM. His name's Benton.
He's your homework. Find out.
Oh, Henry. Philip, come and meet Henry Castleton. He keeps an eagle eye on all our doings.
And look what they get away with.
Henry, meet Philip Betton.
I've met your daughter once, sir. You know wine?
I'm rather like the fair sex in front of a painting. All I can say is I know what I like.
Nonsense. He drinks a lot of the old pay, so he's my kind of drinker. What I can tell you is where all these bottles are going. 4-star hotels and above, 4 cases each. Leads to a happy profit.
I'm glad to hear it.
From my early days as a recorder for this district, Mr. Betton,
Philip.
I was allowed the use of judges' chambers. It was there I met Petermen.
You like it that much?
Yes. Anything wrong?
Not at all.
What made you accept to come on the board, might I ask?
Well, drink deep or taste not. Now, staring one day at a neighbour's cow drinking, I found I needed a means of satisfying the cravings of a city palate. What better than to join a wine trader?
Oh, I know nothing. Old age, perhaps. But my one redeeming feature is I'm willing to learn.
Learning comes of asking the right questions.
Well, I'll make a note and look into it, sir.
Does that mean a parade book entry, nothing else?
You a copper?
No.
Well, then I'll just look into it.
Just that? I'm making a complaint. Somebody discharged an air rifle in a public place.
Name?
Walter Clegg.
Address?
84 Melrose Crescent, Sevenoaks.
You're not off the manor then, sir. Date of offence?
Last night, about 9:15. 37 Latimer Road.
What exactly happened?
Those 2 pellets were fired into the upstairs window of my sister's house. A pane was broken.
Anyone injured?
No, shot. A pregnant girl.
Your sister's pregnant?
No, the daughter of a friend.
Do you know or have you been told who did it?
No idea.
You're not an injured party. You're a complainant, are you, sir? What witnesses have you got?
None.
Well, can I ask you then, sir, how you got involved in this?
Don't you reckon it matters if anybody gets a house shot up?
Windows? This, mate, is the least of our troubles. You want real trouble. We've got stuff round here you've never heard of.
I doubt it.
Oh, come on, sir, it's
Look,
a minor
son, a
crime.
friend of mine once told me that all crimes are serious crimes. Now, you put them in a little bag, or whatever you do with them, and look into it. Stay here till that beat copper does his bit.
How long's that?
Hell are you doing here?
Looking for you.
Why?
Work. You're still employed by me.
You know what's been happening around here?
Miss Clegg's been very graphic. Nevertheless, I'm in a hurry.
What for?
Miss Clegg, would you mind excusing us just for a second?
Can't you stay?
You know me well enough, Walter. I'm not prepared to discuss any case in front of a third party.
It's all right, Wally.
Thank you.
Been sitting on my fat backside for weeks doing nothing, and you come in here going on about wine.
We need money.
Did Denny tell you they yell filth through her letterbox? Every crime's a serious crime.
And in my book, when a man's at risk, every day matters.
Who?
A respected friend.
And who could end up in hospital? Your friend or Denny?
You're being paid exactly the same money as when you had 24 cases like this going at the same time. Have you got anywhere?
No. And she's my sister.
Oh, come on, Walter. You know as well as I do, with setups like the Juvenile Bureau, every little urban gorilla around here knows he's got 2 clear chances before anything happens. And if it's a £10 fine, Mum pays.
Well, if they want the town hall blown up before they move one flat foot around here, I'll buy the matches.
What with? I respect your pain, Walter, but the debate's over. I implore you, I'm giving you a direct order. We're off. I understand the problem, Miss Clegg, and if Walter wants me to help when the time comes, I'll give it my undivided attention. He'll be back.
The thing is, I don't want to leave the house, but I have to go to work.
Well, there's nothing he can do for a few days, is there?
No, I suppose not.
Why aren't all these kids at school?
You stop and ask them. Got a bad leg, sir. Got a note, sir. You ask Jenny. They're not here. They're up and down the underground like yo-yos. One ticket, that's one end of the line to the next, and the afternoon's gone. No, it's the parents. They're the ones just have nails through their hands and feet. It's got to be down to them. Who's this respected friend?
Henry Castleton. What are you going to do about Latimer Road?
I don't know. All I do know is I want to be there when it happens.
Say nothing does.
That young constable at the station was clock watching.
Isn't he supposed to...
I was a copper long enough to know the difference between what should happen and what will.
Tell me.
There'll be a watered-down entry in the parade book. Over the next 24 hours, 3 shifts of Mr. Plod will look into it, which means motoring past in a Panda and nodding.
You can't blame them, Walter. They got no names, and if you got real crime in the area, who's going to sweat over missing bikes and air guns?
I only know how I feel about it. My first section house was there. Something to do with the smell of a wall in the rain. Enid. My whole family lived there.
Large one?
Yeah. Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
First things first, Walter. Wine.
Now, if somebody's cooking the books, why not go down to Customs and Excise and find out the figures on how much they're allowed to produce?
No good. That way's been tried and nowhere. No, we're dealing with 2 kinds of fraud. One's to do with the surplus wine a vineyard makes and sells when it shouldn't. I'm not interested. That doesn't mean excess profits for Fulfords.
What do you want me to do?
We want to deal with the other fraud. We want to prove that what comes in on the Fulfords order book isn't what they sell it as. Do you know any retailers in the Leeds area?
One or two.
I'd use them.
How?
Well, courtesy is a trademark in the wine world. If I wanted to get in a ground floor in a shipper's cellar, I get a letter of introduction from a retailer. Some of them must know full-fledged shippers. Anyway, however you do it, you find out what's been ordered, when it's going to be shipped, and then you follow it through France to the docks, customs, and right into Fulford's.
And felt tip 1 bottle in 20 with a swastika.
David!
Margaret, I've been thinking about Betton. Did you in fact find out if and why he got on the board of Fulford's?
Father's taken a shine to him. Philip's already been to dinner. I was going to ring you.
Story of my life lately. Tell.
Well, he's blonde, but quite a dark horse, really. Ex-whiskered accountant to lots of top firms in the city. And then, unlike most of us, at the age of 35, he realized that success does not mean happiness, that increased responsibilities, I quote, were in terms of the real thing just a succession of anticlimaxes, unquote. So in 69 he sold his practice and bought 1,000 acres, now worth a bomb.
Yeah, hang on a minute, Margaret. Why wine?
Well, he plays coy, but he's too quick to do something for nothing. Just drops the odd crumb of dynamite, we all rush for cover. Oh, dear. Nice thing for us. I suspect that neither he nor Father hang out any flags for Sir Martin Fulford.
Would Henry bear me for dinner? With Betton?
I'll work on it.
Don't matter if we can't get in. Let's go to the police.
Oh. Why? Why me? Oh. Oh, it's... Oh.
Come on, Miss Clegg. I'll come with you to the police.
No, he said it didn't matter.
Who?
Mr. Main, the one we just rang
Look,
up.
if he sees this, or the old Bill, they'll do something.
Bertie, it's not me, Mum.
Leave it.
It's all
Leave it, Miss Clegg.
Oh,
Leave it as it is. Let them see it.
all over me. Oh, I won't be able to live here. Oh,
Come on. Come on.
my home is me.
Come in here, Miss Clegg. Forget all this. Come on.
Oh.
Sit down. What you do for a drink? Miss Clegg?
Oh, no. No, I couldn't swallow anything.
Did you see them? Anything? Anything?
Only a giggle. Oh, Brian, You're getting married. What you don't know is, when you're not married, all this is what you marry. And now it's... Oh, I don't want anybody to ask me about it. I don't want anyone to come here to answer. When I've cleaned it, I'll go away. They won't. I'll have to. But I don't want anybody to come here. Not even Wally.
Look, we just rang his wife. He's bound to want to do something. Let me try and get hold of that lawyer bloke again.
Oh, go away. Like Wally.
Cigarette? No time. You picked the right one, mate. After Leeds, I've got this lot of red cars, so I can drop you off at York.
Like I said, a few quid to you saves me a couple of rail fares.
What line do you in then?
Me? Between jobs.
You want to take up this lot? I reckon it, driving all over Europe. Spain, Rotterdam, Salzburg, Middle East. And these new lorries, you know, they've got the 3-foot beds in the back, know what I mean? Plenty of crumpy and booze. The truck drives itself. Yeah, that's heaven, mate.
What you got in the container?
El Vino.
Well, the good stuff?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Can't tell red from white, mate.
Don't ask me, I'm just a driver. Besides, there's no labels.
Tonight, say about 8. Very casual.
Fine, I'll wear my best hair shirt. Margaret, arrange a testing of Betton. You can always let me have a peek at the labels first.
Yeah, all right. Burgundy, Charme Chambertin, a Claret, Chateau Palmer, and Fulford's Delight. See you. Bye.
Ian, it's David Main. Yes, fine. Look, if Walter rings you or if he's got anything to report to me, I'll be at Henry Castleton's. Yes, he's got the number. Fine. Sorry? Brian who? Why didn't she go to the police? Is she all right? Yes, of course, I'll tell him if he does. Yes, I promise. As soon as he reports back. Mm-hmm. Bye.
What you want?
Just working out how much it's going to cost me. Here. Oh, let me help you unload wherever it is you're going. Do something your own.
Now listen, mate, we're aristocrats, not humpers. Now, we'll stand and watch. That's after you bought me a nice 5-course at Leicester, all right?
No, forgive me. It's an old habit born of experience. Always look up the track record of a new acquaintance. Therefore, page 54 of the Business Who's Who.
Ah, how suspicious.
You prefer your lawyers incurious?
Well, in business, yes, but I've left all that behind. But I understood you were no longer a lawyer.
Touché.
Nevertheless, I do have a favourite quote about the law. A slow, inherited disease.
Gutter.
Yes.
Speaking as a leper, page 54 also says you have no interests. Not even wine?
One doesn't have to declare one's vices.
What made you retire so early?
I want to find out where the good things are while there's still time.
Does it work?
Old habits die hard. Mr. Maine's right. The fingers still itch for certain pies.
Yeah, I'll get it, Father.
Why have I joined Henry on the Fulfords board? Well, the age of 40, it seemed the only logical way of enjoying Margaret's company more often. Henry's a bonus.
It's for you, David.
Oh, excuse me.
It's Walter.
Beware the eyes of Betton. Walter, why didn't you phone?
On stuff like this, I don't trust the telephone. Now, I followed that wine from Bone through to Fulford's. I got into Fulford's cellar. Nothing evil. I was invited by the driver.
Keep your voice down.
Yes, Now, Fulford's promote 8 wines. 4 of them we don't have to bother with. They're not French. But these 2 are. Pays de Maine, white and red. Now, I saw 400 cases of each being unloaded into the Pays de Maine section here, ready for labelling.
Did you see them labelled?
No. Labels travel separately. The invoice for the white I had a gander at was Appellation Contrôlée. Of the red, it was Moroccan.
Well, the wine the French owner said wasn't his was red.
You reckon they're switching the labels?
Yeah, something like that.
We stop them labelling.
No, they don't start labelling until some of the wine is ordered. Wait till then. All right, let me have all the details tomorrow. I'll be back first thing.
I'll be down Latimer Road.
Oh,
Yes, you forgot. I phoned in and she told me about Danny.
Keep your hands to yourself.
She's my sister.
And that's why she needs me. I'll meet you at the station in an hour and a half.
Right.
Oh?
Apparently, I'm about to be tested. Henry believes a plot is afoot. Margaret's explaining it to him now, so we wait for the wine.
Doesn't that interfere with pure palate?
Not only consistency matters, the rest is experience.
Voila.
Ah.
1, 2, and 3.
But only me.
Only you matter.
God, one never gets away from the law. Oh, Margaret, you look like Portia in the choice of caskets. Do you want me to win or lose?
I think I want you to lose.
Margot. Probably Chateau Palmer. Oh, you must have prepared this last night. It's like flowers. I'm a claret man, but this is good Burgundy. Chambertin.
Yes, sir.
Admire your cellar, Henry.
I brought it in.
Admire you even more. It could be anything. But after last Thursday, Henry, it's probably Pays de Maine.
What are you saying, Philip?
Well, presumably what Margaret or Mr. Maine wants me to say. It's not a bone. It's almost chemical. Clever, but wrong. Thank God I'm among friends. What I'm saying is this is a £1 wine marketed as a £2 bottle by a company of which we are both directors under the name Pays de Maine.
Are you aware that is a very serious allegation of fraud?
Yes.
Can I take it this has something to do with your presence here and of Clegg's 5 minutes ago?
Yes.
Being a director of a firm apparently involved in fraud is one thing. But you've compounded that by placing our professional careers in jeopardy by hiring David.
No, Father.
Employing a struck-off solicitor is a professional crime.
I haven't employed him, Father. He's acting as a friend.
I am your father. Doesn't it give me some right to your confidence? If you thought there was something wrong, why didn't you come to me?
What could you have done, Father? How could you have investigated?
I now have the information necessary to solve the problem. I've obtained it at my own expense. I'm not prepared to make it available to Margaret or Henry. I'm not allowed to work for them.
Well, if the trouble is employment, I will engage Mr. Mann.
Fine. If you hadn't offered, I'd have been forced to ask. As I can represent you, I've had typed up formal instructions. If you just put your autograph there.
I'll never sign anything before I read between the lines. How much?
If I fail, nothing. If I succeed, I want to be paid the sum equivalent to the profit on 400 cases of red pay domain.
About £5,000.
Thank you.
Well, I think we now need to go to Fulford's.
No, all I need to know is the exact moment labelling begins, which is when the first order is placed. Until then, I'll be in London.
Same for you, was it, David?
We'll look into it.
The usual 4 little words.
I told you it wasn't no good. Go to the top, it's all graft.
The head of the Juvenile Bureau says until he receives facts and names appertaining to specific offences by juveniles in his area, he can do nothing.
It's bound to be kids with guns. Grown-ups don't go
You've got to accept it, Brian. Around here, from uniform to CID, they're sicker kids.
So are you. Be honest.
I'm not sicker kids. If I were, I'd probably clip your ear. If I was still a lawyer, I'd want facts and names.
Why don't you try kicking Linda while you're at it?
Brian! Where do you want dropping off, Brian?
I'll walk, thanks.
Well, at least he doesn't want to be a hero.
Right.
Wilkinson in there was saying half of these budding villains want to be put down. Makes them heroes.
Linda's in the club.
You giggle a lot, son.
You ain't my old man.
Or do you just go around chucking muck down always?
Prove it.
You touch me and I'll do you. I mean it. You and this army. Ah! Oi! You forgot your bike. Take it!
Ah! Meow! Meow! You bloody maniac! We're only playing. You've broke it.
And they've charged Brian with assault occasioning actual bodily harm.
Well, because I'm pregnant.
All right. We do something. Did the police bring the case?
No.
The summonses were taken out personally by Terry Bond's parents.
Assault occasioning actual bodily harm could be 5 years. How old are you?
18 years, 3 months.
Why?
Good. We've got them. You're an adult. We'll get them before the magistrates.
But I'm the one who's being charged.
I know that. We'll now issue cross summonses against Master Bond and his merry men, all of them, for common assault and for being in possession of offensive weapons, and nothing can stop them coming to a hearing. Well, you wanted them out of the woodwork?
And we'll need a solicitor.
You just find witnesses in that park. Margaret Castleton owes me a favour.
You can't work for her.
I'm not working for her. I'm just introducing her to a client. She'll take Brian down to juvenile court where he'll lay information alleging assault against the mob. Okay? Miss Clegg, may I ask you one question?
I'm not ill. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's deliberate.
You're a school teacher. And these two boys, Terry Bond and Keith Potter, do you know them? Is there any reason you should have your house attacked by them? Or Brian attacked?
Mr. Maine, I treat all children exactly the same. I've never hurt a child in my life. Even if some of them needed for me to show my feeling in some way, I acknowledge that as a fault. When you have no children, you pour out your love to them all. You can afford to. Sometimes they have to be punished. Father punished me and Walter. But they have no names. I don't think you can help me, and I don't think I can help you.
Miss Clegg, I promised you my undivided attention. I keep my promises.
I tried to get both cases heard together, but because of juveniles being involved, there have to be separate trials. David?
So the case against Brian will be heard in the magistrate's court with no restrictions on reporting at all, and the case against the boys in juvenile court, in camera.
But you wanted maximum publicity.
The only publicity I want is Master Bond losing his case against Brian. You can't make a hero out of a loser. And if we win the case against the boys, they're not allowed publicity. By law.
Yes, well, I'll win it. You just return the compliment for my father.
Oh, yeah. Did Philip Betton have a good look at those documents?
Yes. Oh, and you're quite right. So, you be up there when they start labelling. You may feel, your worships, that what we've heard today is in many ways typical of assault charges. As soon as one person issues a summons for assault, the other retaliates with a cross summons, as in this case. But today you're only concerned with whether a case has been proved against Mr. Brian Ford. Now, if it was simply a question of his words and adults against theirs, juveniles, and in the face of much legislation, you may have had some difficulty. But fortunately, we've heard the evidence of a totally independent witness, the park keeper, who made it clear and couldn't be shaken that Mr. Ford was maliciously set upon and merely defended himself.
Case dismissed. Mr. Ford, in our opinion, it is unfortunate that you were ever brought before this court, but I note this was a private prosecution.
I would ask for an order for costs for at least £25. This was a private prosecution, sir, as you said, and there was no justification for bringing it.
£25 costs.
Oh, we won that one. But for the barkeeper, we couldn't lose. Won't lose the next one either.
No thanks to your boss.
What do you mean by that?
Well, where is he? Look, I want them yobbos really done.
Now, I warn you, they won't be. The law can be powerless, rather like his boss, outside events, and usually not from choice.
He'll be there.
What the devil? What's happening here? Who is this man?
This is a case of pay domain about to be delivered to Mr. Castleton. We're trying one bottle now.
Andrews. I demand an explanation.
Taste it. Tell me what's in it.
I don't need to taste. I know. If it says pay domain, it is.
Then we'll give it to the expert.
Chemically clever.
You can't prove what's in that bottle. 20 people in the world might. It's a matter of opinion.
My investigator has followed that wine from the shipper to here. He's even travelled in your lorry. He's talked to the customs and to your delivery man. And here, by invitation, he watched it placed in that area reserved for pay domain.
Has he watched it while it's in the warehouse? We produce a Moroccan-based red.
No, he hasn't.
The chain of your evidence has a missing link. You cannot prove that bottle with that label is not pay domain. So damn well stop wasting my time.
There is a missing link, but it's in your supporting documentation. If you can produce any document or invoice which proves you purchased 400 cases of red pay domain, I'll withdraw.
You look at the accounts?
Well, there's no need. Your loophole was that the documents which vouch for each shipment of wine don't distinguish between red and white appellation contrôlée. You've switched labels, downgraded half your white and upgraded your red, a profit of nigh on 400%. If you wish me to go through the accounts on that basis, I will willingly do so.
Gentlemen, we appear to have a problem. If what Mr. Maine says is true, you, Henry, you, Philip, and I, as directors of this company, are collectively guilty of fraud upon the public.
Fraud involves dishonesty. The only one with guilty knowledge is you.
We have a collective responsibility, David, which I have no intention of evading.
Young man, 10 years ago, I too was innocent. There's no value in innocence which could lead to this firm going out of business. This town depends upon this firm. My firm. If you want unemployment, go ahead. 10 years ago, we had a liquidity problem, and the suggestion was made to me that among the cheaper wines, hardly any bottle contained what was written on the label. Our problem had resulted from us not being willing to do what everybody else was doing.
None of your arguments justifies stealing a pound a bottle from your customers.
This firm depends upon pay domain. I employ people...
That's not true, Fulford. You're just a bad manager and you've taken the easy way out.
All right, you're the magician. Produce your rabbit. Henry grunts about collective responsibility, you about fraud. It seems to me we're all in it up to our necks.
My recommendations, for what they're worth, would insist on your resignation, the appointment of someone like Philip Betton as your successor, the resignation of the remainder of the board, leaving Betton clear to choose his own men.
As he intended from the beginning.
So much for your vaunted honesty. Damn the public, just sweep everything under the carpet.
Further advice to Mr. Betton and his new board will be to conduct a rigorous examination of the evidence to see if a prosecution would succeed. My guess is that even Mr. Betton might find that difficult.
So it's all bluff. There's no substance to it.
In a criminal court may be, but if what has happened here this morning were made public at the next annual general meeting, I wouldn't rate your chances of remaining in the chair 1 second longer than it takes to record a unanimous vote for your immediate dismissal.
I would prefer if you didn't resign, Henry.
I must insist on resigning.
I respect Henry's feelings, but there's nothing to stop you retaining his services as company lawyer.
Well, I think I'm ready to celebrate the fact that I can begin to call you David.
I prefer to be somewhere else. Henry?
We have read the social reports, your school records, and we have listened to your parents pleading on your behalf. But we are nevertheless forced to take a very, very serious view of what has happened. In fact, and I want you boys to understand this, we agree with Miss Castleton that this is not just a case of hooliganism, but that this is something that has escalated into what can only be called terrorism. We also agree with her that if we were dealing with adults, we would almost be talking about gangs, notorious gangs, who, when caught, are put away for a very long time. Now look at me. We find it despicable that the law can be manipulated in such a way as to have a man appear before a court for assaulting you after your proven behavior towards him and other members of the community. In this regard, and generally, we think your parents are equally to blame.
I'm sorry, you can't come in here, sir.
On the evidence given today, you, Terry, are the leader of this pack. And in addition to your 2 years supervision, which I would remind you is not a let-off, but the beginning of a criminal record, so beware. You will also pay the prosecution costs in this case. And I make an order it be £40. We have heard from your mother that you receive £1.50 a week in pocket money. The order of this court is
that you pay at the rate of £1 a week. Do you understand? Failure to comply with any of these orders will result in your being brought back before this court. And I promise you, we will not take a lenient view towards any breaches of them. Now, away you go.